Welcome back to the Travelling Contractor series, and this week we are in Brazil. Not so sunny Brazil. Don't know what I was expecting, but a bit of sunshine wouldn't have gone amiss. Now, we are planting peanuts this week. Peanuts for peanuts. I'll be honest with you, the original intention was to harvest peanuts. Until I saw the harvester. It's the DeWolf one from the whichever expansion pack it is, the one that does the carrots. No. Certainly not on this scale. Why you'd choose that, I don't know. Haven't ever seen a peanut harvester. It may well be incredibly bit realistic and true to life. However, I'm doing that. So yes, we've decided to plant them instead, and I have to say it's quite an interesting looking map. The textures are very different, assuming, having never been, that they are realistic to the area, let's say. I'm liking the foliage, and yeah, it's quite an interesting map. There's peanuts, black beans. Let's put cruise control on and brake for a second. Yeah, coffee beans, peanuts, black beans. So you do need to have the, I think it's premium expansion, isn't it? I'm going to say. I don't know, might be wrong. Got confused between platinum and premium so many times. You need the one that enables carrots, parsnips and beetroot. So yeah, so that's what we're doing today. It's not a very big job. It's a decent sized field, but yeah, something a little bit different. Haven't explored. We do have some irrigation, although the circular pivot irrigation it's called. So we've got some of that set, or it's available on the map. Yeah. Quite like it. Very flat. Not a lot to it, but yeah, it's quite, I don't know, charming in a way. Just in the sense of it's very open. Yeah. Like I say, an interesting one. Right. So anyway, I hope you're all well. It's been a hectic week-ish. Good week, but busy. So we have purchased an addition to our fleet. This is the Kinsey 18-metre planter. Cost us about 230 grand. I do like a Kinsey planter. I've definitely used the one that sort of spins on itself and extends in and out before. Probably have used this at some point, but can't remember. Yeah, decent textures going down. Nice colour to the dust, very matching. Yeah, decent map. Not a bad one at all. Now it's understood that you need the expansion, which I guess is a slight downside. I guess that is a slight downside. I'm turning into a map reviewer here. But yeah, I suppose you're immediately alienating some people, which I guess is not good. But then you've got the argument about PC and all that lot versus console, and we won't go down that route. But yeah, Anyway, we are not far off sort of having done the one headland. That's completely gone wrong there. Back over here just a touch. Sorry, next door neighbour, farmer man or woman. There we go. How does it look for terrain? So no, you haven't got any different terrain angles. Okay. Yeah. Be interesting to see how far we get on a tanker seed and fert. Oh, clear that tree then. Oh dear. Yeah, very... Now, whether that's the texture just of the nuts or whether that's the same for everything you plant. Interesting. Nice little house. The farmer. It's, yeah, quite a self-contained little farm, it seems. So, there is something strange about the seed consumption for peanuts. So let's put this into context. It's not available with precision farming, so you don't get a variable seed rate. However, we've already had to fill up with fertilizer. Okay, we are approaching completing the second headland. The last time I looked, we had used 20 litres of seed. 20. 20. Now, depending on the yields, that could make peanuts a very, very cool option on this map. Not clearly on this map because there's no peanuts under the maps, but I think that might be a little bit broken. I think the seed usage is wrong. Now, it might be the case. You know, it might be the fact that it's like the with the premium expansion. I'm going to say premium. I'll have a look in a minute which one it is. In fact, let's do it now. Do it now. It is the... Where is it? Premium expansion. I was right. So if we take a look at... Oh, Mum. These ones, look. They're the ones that you use to plant a radish, the parsnip, a carrot, a beetroot, and peanuts. They're very small capacities because they're very small seeds. So, is that the case? That it is done in such a way that doesn't need that much seed? That would be my guess. I don't know if there's any growing anywhere else on the map for us to sort of compare to. I'm assuming that they grow on a plant. Yeah. Weird. Don't know. Don't know why the seed rate would be so low. Other than, excuse me, that they've grouped it together like those ones. Who knows? I certainly don't. Maybe what we'll do is we will get this work done, get it planted, and then we'll hang around for a few months. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's not finished planting. and see what the crop looks like. I think that might be quite a nice idea. So we'll push on, and you know, I don't think we're going to have to refill with seed, unless something magical happens and it just starts draining the tank, but I very much doubt that. Well, totally unnecessarily using the ridge markers, but you know, it makes it look like we know what we're doing. Progress is good. Seed usage is awesome. Liquid fertilizer, I think there's a leak in one of the tanks. It's going down that quickly, but we have the means to get it refilled. There's a plentiful supply here on the farm for us. We're not quite halfway. We're making good progress. It's steady. But yeah, I mean, look at the... If you ever saw such an ominous looking sky, it really does look like it's going to sling it down with rain at any moment. But it's not forecast, so I guess, yeah, we'll see how we get on. Marker up, planter up, and turn. Look at that look. Right, we're farming now. There we go. Loving it. I'm liking the difference in the texture as well. Makes it really easy to see if you were using them without VCA or GPS. Well, the observant amongst you will notice that the tractor has changed colour. And we've got another planter. It doesn't look that we're a million miles away, but just to sort of push things on a little bit, we've recruited Alan from the local farm, and yeah, he's going to help us as a tractor goes rumbling past. There we go. But yeah, I thought, let's get it done. We can then spend a little bit of time having a look at the crop once it grows in, and sort of, yeah, get a bit of an understanding of what the peanut plant is meant to look like. I'm just as intrigued as hopefully you are. Yeah. Wonder if they'll be dry roasted or salted. If it wasn't for the slight strip in the middle, I'd be well chuffed with this. That is precision planting. You know, that's not bad, considering I set the New Holland up on a separate BCA route. So yeah, what's that, a foot apart maybe? Enough that it picks up on the map, on the mini map, in the hood, not in the hood, in the save menu, in the escape menu. Goodness me, my words. But yeah, that's pretty cool. What we should be able to do is, if we get to the end, is it going to pick up that it needs to do another run? It might well do, which is good. We can get over here and fold ourselves up. Wait till it's done what it's going to do. There we go. Pull out of the way. There we are. Super. Well done, little New Holland. Ah, now, this is something that I spotted. Now, auto command. Something to do with the throttle and the hand hand throttle, I guess you'd call it. Interested in the new game if there's more stuff like that where it's visually, you know, you've got the hand throttle doing the speed and stuff rather than the pedals moving. I don't know. I don't know. Right, let's have a quick look. So that's going to whiz up there and then that will be done. So, we'll let that finish. We'll get it off the field. And then we'll have a look at advancing through the time. And yeah, have a look exactly what these peanut plants, bushes, actually look like. I'm, yeah, quite looking forward to this bit. So peanuts should be ready to harvest in February. We are currently now into November. And then December. Looking good so far. Aha! That is interesting. Ignore the weeds. So it makes sense now about the terrain angles and how we planted it. So it's like when you do the parsnips or the carrots, they are set rows like that. So we can start to see the little flowers, which will turn into the peanuts, I assume. Makes me laugh out when it goes for the day. They have a bit of a shudder. Good dose of rain. There we go. This is, yeah, interesting. I'm sure it must be about now that they should be ready to harvest. Do they start? Do they go a browny colour? Let's just take a look. So we're into April. They are ready to harvest. Okay. Well, yeah. Interesting looking. Right, maybe they're not flowers. Maybe they are actually. I don't know. Very strange. But let's just, for the sake of completeness, let's get. You see, this has got the peanut. Showing you all the money that we've got. I can't even get in it. Get it unfolded. We're not harvesting the whole field. But yeah, so you can see it makes sense now why the rows are the way they are. Oh, we need to lower it. What about that? That is just random. Okay. I know this is how it works, but bizarre. Let me see if we've got a trailer about, and we'll see what they actually look like. So with a worker hired, and you'll forgive the fact that, you know, we're experimenting at this point. Yes, they do look like peanuts. Just not quite sure on the way the crop is done, but I suppose it's a good use of the premium expansion, I suppose. I mean, it's filling up relatively quickly. In fact, it's filling up incredibly quickly. I mean, if you could find a way, if you'd got cows, say for instance, and you could fertilise a field for free, with the seed usage that this that we've used, your quid's in. I mean, what do peanuts go for? Do they go for peanuts? Oh, there's some strawberries. Peanuts. Right down the bottom. Right down the bottom. Peanut. Let's have a look at the price. 500 quid. That's pretty good. Alright, it's quite relatively labour intensive. But, yeah. Could be worth it. I'd like to see a modified normal harvester doing it, but maybe that's not how you're supposed to do it. Who knows? Just an actor in a tractor. That looks good though. Does look good. Right, I'm rambling on. So yeah, today has been a bit of a weird one. We've sort of broken the not the role play, but you know, the illusion that we actually just do the contracts, I suppose, haven't we? But yeah, it's I've quite enjoyed it. It's nice to experience another different map, another different crop type, and if only I could drive in a straight line, we'd be golden. Yeah, interesting crop indeed, interesting map. Quirky, I think we'll call this one quirky. Thank you all very much for watching. Massive shout out to the YouTube channel members and the patrons, and I'm going to say thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave us a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.